Every year, CCEF holds a conference, and this year we're going to be looking at the Apostle Paul. Specifically, we're going to be looking at how the New Testament letters of Paul actually function as ministry. They aren't merely teaching us truths. They're not merely telling us what to do. We're actually watching someone do love, someone do good shepherding and pastoring in action. Think about the Philippian church. We see in Acts 16 how Paul founds that church with a diversity of people: a rich merchant, a formerly demon-possessed slave girl, a Roman jailer. Think about what it would be like for them to come together and try to form a church and to bring others into it. You can see how Paul's language in Philippians, how his love and moving toward them has a specific context and contour to it. There is so much rich teaching out there on Paul's view of justification and sanctification and so on. What we're excited to unpack and to add to the conversation is looking at how Paul handles encouragement. How does Paul pray for people? What is on his heart when he thinks about walking in weakness and helping others do the same? How does Paul deal righteously with anger and do anger with and for and on behalf of those he loves in Christ? So as we think together about what it looks like to urge people on in Christ, what it looks like to pray well in Christ, we're just going to follow the Apostle Paul. We're looking for the ways that we can see him, see Jesus, and say we want being in Christ and knowing Christ as Paul did to translate to the same kind of ministry and love in our own lives. So I hope you'll join us October 3rd to 5th in Hershey, Pennsylvania, or online for a look at Jesus through the eyes of the Apostle Paul.